This time I want to talk about the most popular topic in terms of attaining your dream. For some people, the law of attraction is a confusing topic. Most people, they often heard about it, but clueless if you ask them what the law of attraction is all about. This time, don't worry, I'll try to explain the law of attraction into the most concise, clearest, and easiest way. If you are the first time watching my channel, please subscribe and click the ring button so you don't miss any of the series. In this channel, we will talk about how to master every area of your life. The law of attraction first appears in print in 1877 in a book written by a Russian, Helena Blavatsky. So it has a long history. In the 20th century, the law of attraction popularized by Napoleon Hill through his book Think and Grow Rich, and The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. If you haven't read those books yet, I highly recommend for you to read those books. In the modern world, the law of attraction is spread by books and movies like The Secret. So, what is the law of attraction is all about? I'll quote mostly from Abraham Hicks' books, The Law of Attraction. The law of attraction is the ability to attract into our lives whatever we are focusing on. What does it mean by focusing on something? Giving thought to it means inviting to manifest into your life, even you don't want it. Think of yourself as a magnet. You attract what you are thinking and feeling. So, your feeling is very crucial. For example, if you are feeling fat, you can't attract thin. If you are feeling poor, you can't attract riches. It defies the law. Bad things happen in life because we unconsciously invite it into our life. Because you didn't understand the law of attraction and the rules of the games, you have invited unwanted things into your experience. You inviting it through your focus, your attention, thought, and feeling. You get what you think about whether you want it or not. You are always utilizing the law of attraction, whether you know it or not. Nothing can come into your experience without your personal attraction to it. It always works, even when you don't believe it. Just like the law of gravitation and the law of electricity. Gravitation exists even you against it. Electricity exists even you can't see it. The same goes for the law of attraction. With the law of attraction, you can attract almost anything into experience in your life. It happened many times, even I experienced it myself. At one time, when I need money to open up my new business, I at the time have a plot of land which there will be built a 2-story house. The house was meant to be sold for capital gains. But at the same time, I need the money now to open and scale up my business. Even though it seems impossible to sell a house that hasn't built yet. One day, a woman from overseas which I never know about her came up and purchased it without even look up at the unit. And the good news is she paid in cash, just in time. One day before I need to pay for the rent for my new business. When it's utilized, it can attract what we call miracles. But on the other hand, it also can produce tragedy. So be careful with your thinking. Even though the law of attraction is always talking about thinking and mostly about positive thinking, but the most essential in the law of attraction is your feeling. Your feeling about something. If you don't believe having faith in something can happen in your life, you can't experience it, even when you think about it days and nights. Just like Napoleon Hill said, whenever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. So let's sum up. Now you understand the essential step in the law of attraction is your feeling. Your feeling is a magnet. It will attract things into your life. Your feeling produces your thinking. And your thinking will lead to your actions. And your actions will reap the rewards based on your effort. When you are feeling good at work, your effort will be in full throttle. It's all a connected loop. If you have any question about law of attraction, please comment below. I will answer your questions and see you in the next series.